Hey man, Jimmy Fallon made a shoe he wants you to destroy, so what we finna do? Destroy this junk. Let's get to it. What's good, family? It's your boy Sykes, and you were looking live at another episode of Special Delivery. Thank you so much for rocking with us today, man. We really appreciate you. And if you haven't already, make sure you smash that notification bell. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can know whenever the fire content is coming out on this channel right here. And hey, listen, we gonna have a lot of fun with these joints right here today. This is MSCHF and Jimmy Fallon's Gobstomper sneaker. This joint is really cool, y'all. This is the same concept as that Gobstopper candy that you used to eat as a kid. You know, when you bite into it and you see the layers on the inside and it's all colorful and everything. This shoe is exactly like that. And what we finna do today, actually peel those layers back. It's gonna be a really good time, a really destructive time, honestly. And we're also gonna talk about MSCHF's whole shadow beef against the sneaker industry and all these other corporations. Like, they are here to get sued, and it's for a pretty good reason. You need some anarchy in your life, but I think they could probably do it a little bit differently. We're gonna talk about all that and more today, but before we dive into it, you know what it is. We gotta unbox these joints, so let's do it. All right, let's take a look at these things, man. See what Jimmy Fallon and MSCHF talk about. Yo, this box is kind of hard to open, I ain't gonna lie. These sneakers pretty hard too, though. These sneakers pretty hard too. This is a good shoe, man. This joint looks pretty good. Honestly, like, the vibe is kind of, it gives me that 2008, 2009 feel, because this really feels like a DC, like, Rob Dyrdek brand shoe. Like, it's got that sort of shape, that sort of form. And this is a skater shoe, like, make no mistake about it. But it doesn't really give you that skater presentation, mostly because you got this super thick outsole, or this, really the whole sole right here. It's like a platform sort of vibe that comes with this thing. It's kind of weird. You don't really see that on skater shoes. You really want to have that sort of thin layer so you can have more board feel. But I think this actually looks really good on this sneaker, even if it's not like the most functional thing in the world. And then you see, you go up to the toe, you have this sort of colorful toe right here. You go up to the upper, you see you got all of this suede material just all over these things right here. And then on the trim of the sneaker, you can actually see there are like these blue, yellow, and red layers of suede underneath this top layer. So when you peel it back, when you grind this thing down, you sort of get that little cascading effect that you can see, like with a Gobstopper candy. Like, it's like I said, the same vibe comes with this sneaker right here. And so you go up, you see you got these white laces right here that come with the sneaker. You got the tag on the tongue right here with the exclamation points, and then on the back, on the inside, actually, you've got this like sort of deep canary yellow with Jimmy Fallon's face right there saying ouch, which is pretty hilarious, obviously, because of the skating. Like, when you fall, what do you say? You say ouch. The insole is super thick inside here. I don't really want to pull it out for you guys right now. The back heel, you see you got that MSCHF logo right there, along with the cutoff foot, which seems to be the logo of this sneaker, which is also kind of weird. You go to the outsole right here, you see you got all these different layers right here that have this like blue and yellow. You see the red on the outside, just like with the cutoff foot. Once again, you got that red right there where the foot was severed, and then the foot's yellow and it's surrounded by all of this blue. So there are a bunch of layers here, and the shoe just gives you that theme of layering, and you're supposed to skate this thing down. And as you skate it down, when you rub your foot up against the board, it's supposed to grind the material away, which I think is a pretty cool concept. We've seen it in sneakers before, maybe not to this degree quite, but this is really cool. It's really unique, and honestly, a take that we haven't really seen from MSCHF. Like, this is a unique MSCHF sneaker in that I don't really feel like this thing is just here to get them sued. This feels like something a little bit more creative, something a little bit more unique, something a little bit more special. But before we dive into this shoe and get with the deconstructing of this thing, let's actually talk a little bit about MSCHF and what they do, because I don't really know if everybody knows what this art collective is truly about. And that might be on purpose, but let's talk about it anyway. This is one of the best sneakers that I've seen from Mischief. And Mischief has dropped a lot of sneakers, as y'all know, in these last few years. This is a company, an art collective really, based out of Brooklyn that is here to kind of cause trouble and disrupt things in the fashion industry and the sneaker industry and really for corporations everywhere. This is a company that is here to get sued, quite literally. Y'all remember the whole Lil Nas X Devil shoe thing where Nike sued them for using the Air Max 97 in the way that they did. And then recently you had the whole Tyga and Vans thing with the wavy baby that Mischief created that Vans also sued them for. And then they also tried to distort the Air Force one time and that didn't go well. Obviously they got sued for that. I also remember when Mischief created this like race car jersey and they put all of these company logos on it just to see which company would actually sue them first. And I think it ended up being like Subway or something like that, which is pretty hilarious. But you kind of see the vibe with Mischief now. Like they are literally here to get sued, quite literally. But as fun as that is and as much attention as that draws, I've kind of wanted something more from Mischief. I've kind of been tired of the whole formula of create the thing, get sued by company X for the thing, and then the people don't actually get the thing, right? Like I wanted to see them create something that people could actually get their hands on, something that would push the medium forward, push fashion forward, and push their art forward. And that's honestly what I feel like this joint right here is. It's not a shoe that, you know, I feel like they might get sued for one of these days, or maybe like this is a sneaker that is just here for them to get sued. Like maybe, you know, Nestle, I think they're the ones who own the Gobstomper. Maybe they get mad at this thing at some point, but like it isn't a very obvious riff on a very obvious sneaker, right? And I think that's what I appreciate about this thing the most. But even outside of that, this is just another attempt at something more creative, something different that the sneaker industry doesn't really do. Like they don't really encourage you to deconstruct shoes to this point with this joint right here. And that's what I like the most about this shoe. So I honestly just want to see a lot more of this from Mischief. And it doesn't necessarily have to be this sneaker right here. It can be something else, and it doesn't even really have to work. Like the yellow tape sneaker that they did, it was really bad, but I could still appreciate it as a sneaker because it was something different. Wasn't necessarily a riff on something that we've seen before. This is something different in that same mode, and hopefully they can continue to keep that vibe going with these different sneakers to push the art form and push our sneaker fashion forward, because we need it. So please, y'all, keep this up. This is really, really good. Let's destroy this jump. All right, y'all, I got my sandpaper right here. I got this thing. I don't really know what. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. I don't really know where to start, so I'm gonna just rub it. It's not really. It's like peeling. Y'all can see the suede kind of coming up, but it's not like fully coming off. Matter of fact, hold up. Oh yeah. Wow, this is thick. You can kind of see the blue coming up right here, but it's like very thick though. Cheese grater. Yo, this is mad work going on. Like, I'm gonna be sweating by the end of this, y'all. I feel like the actual like lining of the shoe is peeling back before the suede, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, babe, come up here. I don't know what. Yeah, double chain. Matter of fact, yeah, use this. I'm gonna use this.
So I'm gonna keep over there. Like y'all see all the white right here. This is like residual suede. It's literally just layered on top. Like scissors. Oh yeah. Yo, so hey, the shoe's broken. It's broken. Hey Jimmy, you gotta fix this, bro.
I feel like a Rose Anvil video.
Yeah, it's really broken. Like the shoe's broken. Yo, this man is sanding a hole in this song. This is crazy. Yo, man. I don't think we were supposed to go this hard. Like, we didn't really have no choice. Ah, man. If you skate this joint, maybe, you know, it'll take you some time. It should take you some weeks at the very least, maybe months to actually dive through this joint. Cause like you see, we cut the actual shoe and like now it's broken instead of being just sanded down. So you can see this piece right here is actually still pretty thick, and we were sanding this joint down like for a minute. So like, I don't know, we got the little, this is crazy. But listen, y'all, this has been special delivery first. We actually destroyed the sneaker, kinda, sorta, on here. Big shouts to Mischief, big shouts to Jimmy Fallon, man. This was really fun. Anyway, that's a wrap for us. I'm your boy Sykes. This is Mischief and Jimmy Fallon's Gobstomper. We'll catch y'all on the flip side, man. Peace.